There's a certain charge in the air this time of year, isn't there? A crispness to the wind that carries more than just the scent of fallen leaves. It whispers of longer nights, of shadows that stretch and dance, and of the veil between worlds growing thin. Welcome to EnfinityCast. I'm your host, Vesper Thorne. Tonight, we're venturing into the heart of that seasonal chill. We're asking why October, and Halloween in particular, seems to be a peak season for paranormal encounters. Is it all in our heads, or is something else stirring in the darkness with us? Here to help me peel back the layers of this mystery is my co-host, the ever-inquisitive Elion Quanta. Elion, welcome.
Thanks, Vesper. It's a fascinating question. The data, anecdotal as it may be, from paranormal investigation groups worldwide shows a significant uptick in reported activity from late September through early November. The simplest explanation often points back to the stars, or rather, our place among them.
You're talking about the astronomical angle, the ancient festivals like Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter, the darker half of the year.
Exactly. These were liminal times, thresholds. The belief was that the barriers between our world and the other world were at their most permeable. But beyond folklore, the very real astronomical shift, shorter days, longer nights, has a profound psychological effect on us. We are biologically programmed to be wary of the dark.
So our minds are already primed for fear. And then we layer on a month of horror movies, ghost stories, and spooky decorations. It sounds like a perfect recipe for, what's the term, expectation bias.
Precisely. Our brains are powerful pattern recognition machines. If we expect to see a ghost, we're likely to interpret a shadow in our periphery or a creak in the floorboards as something supernatural. We're actively looking for the phantom, so we find it. But that's not the whole story.
Go on.
Let's talk about the physical environment. Autumn brings significant changes in atmospheric conditions. Barometric pressure fluctuates, temperatures drop. This can affect old houses in particular. Wood contracts, pipes clang, drafts that weren't there in summer suddenly appear, creating those classic cold spots.
And these are the very things ghost hunters look for. Cold spots, unexplained noises. You're saying it could just be house maintenance?
It's a possibility. But there's also the more esoteric side of environmental science. Some theories propose that fluctuations in the Earth's geomagnetic field could be a factor. These fields are often weaker during the equinoxes, which some paranormal researchers believe might make it easier for spiritual energy to manifest.
Like a crackle in the static of reality. And what about infrasound, the low-frequency sounds we can't hear but can feel?
An excellent point. Infrasound, often generated by weather patterns, distant storms, or even certain types of machinery, has been shown in lab settings to cause feelings of unease, dread, and even visual and auditory hallucinations. It can literally make your eyeballs vibrate, causing you to see things in the corner of your eye. Now, imagine that phenomenon occurring in a place you already believe to be haunted.
So we have a convergence. Astronomical cycles dictating ancient beliefs which fuel our modern psychological priming. At the same time, the physical environment of autumn creates sounds, temperature changes, and perhaps even electromagnetic conditions that mimic the very phenomena we're expecting to find.
It's a perfect storm, a feedback loop where psychology and physics dance together in the shadows. The question isn't whether the experiences are real, the fear, the feeling of a presence, the chill down your spine. Those are absolutely real. The question is, what's the source?
And perhaps that's a question without a single answer. As the nights continue to draw in and the wind howls just a little louder, maybe the best we can do is listen and wonder what exactly is listening back. That's all the time we have for tonight. Join us next time on EnfinityCast as we continue to explore the boundaries of the known. Until then, stay curious